Let's talk about the virtue of money and the brokenness of those guys out there. A lot of experts out there on the internet. All you need is an internet connection and a few thousand followers you can buy on Fiverr, and you too can be an internet, but still be broke, right? There's a lot of guys out there that deceive with virtues. I made a few notes here. Rented Lambo, maybe. Guy puts a Raptor grill on a F-150 and isn't driving a Raptor, but he wants to hold out to the world that he's a big badass. Okay. There's lots of guys out there that don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of that will deceive you with virtues and stories. They're often the number one guy, which is, of course, also the liar, too. So you have to be attentive. If somebody's 20 years old, they're young. I just got off a call with a guy a few hours ago. They're young and they don't have much to show for their life. Fine. Do they have ambition? Is my first question. Do they have a plan? Women have a lot of patience for young guys that are 20 with a plan. You're an alpha dude and you're 20 and you have a plan. You're good to go. You're 40. Doesn't have as much patience for you, my friend. You have to get your money right. The sooner the better. If you're in a comfort zone where you're looking at, yeah, well, I make, $2,000 a month. That's pretty good money for a guy my age. I'm only 19 years old. Okay, that's a starting point. I also know guys that make $2,000 a day that are 19 years old, right? Your limiting belief is going to hold you to where it is that you believe that you should be. Avoid those people that are broke. You hang out with 5 broke people that have made some bad choices that resulted in their brokenness, you will be the 6th. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Just like I guarantee the sun will rise tomorrow. It will happen. Any one of these people, if you invite into your life, they're going to overflow into yours. Okay. So be attentive to what people do with their financial resources. A lot of people say, oh, I made $200,000 last year. I made $500,000. I made $1 million last year. But at the end of the day, you can make $200,000 and have expenses beyond that. You're still broke. Doesn't matter. Make $500,000. You spend $501,000. You're still broke. Doesn't matter. You don't know how to manage your money. Money is the simplest thing for anybody to grasp. It's a math equation. That's all it is. You make $2,000 a month. You spend less than $2,000 a month. You set aside money for a rainy day fund. It's pretty simple. Ideally, if you're a high income earner, you should be setting aside a lot more and having zero debt and having investments and diversifications in all different areas. But I see far too many guys. I talk to a lot of guys. It's been well over 1,000 out easily. And there's been a lot of these men that have invited. It's either in the form of a woman that brings financial problems into their life, or it's somebody that they get into business with. And I'm not sure what's worse, because I've seen both do a huge number on guys' financial future, wealth, the family nest egg. How do you spot broke people, I guess, is the next question. You watch them. It's as simple as that. They're going to say things that are not going to be aligned with their actual behaviors. I'm a big, awesome, successful entrepreneur, blah, blah, blah. I run multiple businesses and venues and events, da, 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 da. But they rent a house with a family member and they don't own a car and they have to rent a vehicle if somebody comes into town. Just watch their behavior. It's going to tell on them over time. You should always be assessing somebody when you consider letting them into your inner circle. I always tell you guys, you have to draw a perimeter. Okay, there's a perimeter, us versus them. The guys on the us, the guys on the inside, okay, the 5 people that you spend the most time with, those are the guys in your inner perimeter. That's perhaps a significant other or significant others, whatever it is that you're doing. But on that inner perimeter are the people that you have to be very, very careful about letting into your inner circle. Anybody that is on the outside of that, that's trying to get on the inside, you should be evaluating. You should be evaluating if they're liars, if they're, if they got vices, if they're into drugs, if they have money issues. If you're going to get involved with a woman, or if you're going to get involved with a business partner, invite him to your inner circle that bring these problems to the table. I guarantee it's going to be problematic. I knew a guy in my 20s, even early 30s, I let him hang around for that long, that almost embodied all of these components here that I'm talking about. And I'll tell you, my life improved dramatically when I deep sixed them, when I got rid of them. You got to get rid of them. All right.